welcome and or welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to be doing a spooky little Halloween themed. It's something that I came up with because I had come up with some layering combinations and I was like, you know what, this would be kind of cool if I put it to a spooky Halloween movie. So that's what I did. I think I have 8 combinations here to show you guys. So we're going to do that. I am sipping on some apple cider in my spooky little cup here. And I put some cold foam on top, y'all. The cold foam just like sets it off. So good. We have Mr. Skeleton chilling in the back. And then our candle of the day is Apple Crisp. I've been loving that candle. That's a really good one. It kind of smells like the apple cinnamon oats, the little oat packets. So it kind of does remind me of like an apple cider. It's good. And then before I forget, look at my shirt. We have a shirt to go with our theme today. This Michael Myers shirt. I got this actually from Ross, believe it or not. They always have these little Halloween themed shirts for the Halloween season. So yeah, check out Ross. So I picked out 8 movies that we're going to go through combinations for. We're going to start out easy. I tried not to take the easy route and go with easy combinations that are like no-brainers. I really wanted to kind of challenge myself a little bit. So we're going to start out easy though. The first movie that we're going to talk about is Halloween. My favorite movie for Halloween of all time. I love Halloween, Michael Myers. That's like the one movie that I watch every Halloween that just kind of gets me in that fall mode. Like, it's just such a vibe. So for that movie, I was like, what kind of combination would I come up with for this movie? And I feel like Halloween, whenever I think about this movie, for some reason I think about that house that he's chasing the girl in. And it's all boarded up inside and it's dark in there. And it's just like the whole movie is just like a very wooded scene, right? So I was like, I want to do a woody combination for this movie. So for this one, we are going to start out with our base. And our base would be, for me, Vanilla Romance. I love this scent, you guys. This has been like an obsession of mine. I've actually had to like tear myself away from using this because I had started using it nonstop. Oh, it's so good. So I would start out with the Vanilla Romance. We're going to do the lotion. You could do the body shower gel, shower wash, whatever, in the shower, which I do love the moisturizing shower wash to this. I would use that and then go with the lotion and your body mist. And then I feel like another woody fragrance that I have in my collection would be this one by Sabrina Carpenter. This is the what is this, the Caramel Dream one that she came out with? It doesn't say. It says Sweet Tooth on the side, but I know this is not Sweet Tooth. This is the Caramel Dream edition that she had. This one is, at first when I bought this is a very challenging perfume to me because it does lean quite masculine in my opinion. It's really nice and woody. It's kind of got a little bit of the original Sweet Tooth DNA, a little bit of like a marshmallow s'mores kind of vibe. It has the kind of thing that's, if you've smelled Vanilla Romance and you know that cardamom, it's like a spice that goes in this one that kind of makes it a little bit spicy. You kind of get the same feel in this perfume. So I really think that these two pair together really well. And another one that I have absolutely been obsessed with this month is Phlur Vanilla Skin. Okay, this is like your syrupy brown sugar, woody, by the fire type of body mist. I do want to get the perfume in this one coming up for the Sephora sale, but honestly, this carries me through. Like, this is a strong body mist in my opinion. Like, whenever I have this on, I can smell it for hours, and it's just like a really nice burnt sugar, caramely, like glazed kind of feel. So I think it would really go well with this combination. The wood in these two with a little bit of like something sweet, because I feel like these two are actually not that sweet. Vanilla Romance does dry down sweet after a while, but initially I know a lot of people were struggling with Vanilla Romance because they were saying it's quite masculine. So I feel like if you pair it with the Vanilla Skin, it will just bring out just so much of that nice sweet vanilla caramely brown sugar kind of thing. So that is just a bomb combo. All of those together, you cannot go wrong. And then for a perfume oil, to kind of set off the whole thing, I picked Autumn Woods. This is from Land of Oz. I bought a whole bunch of these last year. This one is just brings you right into fall. It just feels like you're in a wooded forest in your backyard. There's a bonfire going, like somewhere in the distance, but not too, it's not like very, very smoky, but you feel like way in the distance there's like a little bit of like a bonfire going, and this is just such a good one for fall. So Autumn Woods just really rounds out everything and brings it up to another level with that woody note. So that is a good combo, and that's our little theme for the first movie, which was Halloween. So moving on, we're making our way down to the hardest ones, okay? So the next movie that I picked is Hocus Pocus. This is also a Halloween classic. Love Hocus Pocus. You cannot go in October without watching Hocus Pocus. I don't care. Okay. And then also, like, the second movie was really good too, right? The remake that they did a good job on that. So when I think about Hocus Pocus, I think obviously of the Three Witches, and I'm thinking of the second movie when they're in the forest and they're making all of their potions and stuff like that. So this theme of this one is like frolicking at night in the woods making potions. I'm thinking Wicked Vanilla Woods. Brainer, right? You're like, okay, very woody. This is just such a good one for October, fall, Halloween. This one has like magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, enchanted pink pepper. It's a little spicy. Actually, this one is a lot spicy. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I reviewed this one with you guys, I was saying like how masculine it is, and it does dry down a little bit more feminine. I feel like the opening can be quite peppery and strong, but it dries down really nicely. And then pair it with the lotion together. These two are really nice, like soft vanillas once it dries down. And you know what, I feel like Wicked Vanilla Woods is very similar to this one right here. This is basically Kayali Vanilla 28. This is the one that I have from Dua. This is their version called Magic of Vanilla. And I know that there's some patchouli in here. You get a little bit of like an incense feel, so it does feel like very dark and mysterious. Let me put this on a strip because I want to smell this. I get a lot of brown sugar in that one. In Vanilla 28, you get like a lot of brown sugar, syrupy brown sugar, a little bit of incense. Oh, it's so good. And then paired with the Wicked Vanilla Woods, I'm going to put that on top. Oh, yeah. Wow, that is really good. So yeah, this is like the ultimate combo. Wicked Vanilla Woods and Vanilla 28, or if you have like any dupe or whatever you have that is basically Vanilla 28. Those two go so well together. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, that's too easy, right? What other perfume do I have that might is a little bit different, but I actually feel that it goes with it? And I picked this one. This is by Britney Spears. This is the Midnight Fantasy. I smelled these together. I was like, you know what? These actually go together really nice. Because this one, I don't know the notes exactly in this one. I really should look it up. Yeah, because it has black cherry and plum. So you get like very dark fruits in this. Oh my goodness. Night orchid, freesia, and iris. And then the base is musk and vanilla. So it all really does go together so nicely. But this is a perfect nighttime, like very sultry, seductive type of combination. So I love these together. We have Wicked Vanilla Woods, Vanilla 28, and Midnight Fantasy. This combo right here, so good together. Because I was kind of struggling with Midnight Fantasy on its own. I love this scent, but sometimes I just don't know what to wear with it. And I really feel like Vanilla 28 and the Wicked Vanilla Woods, these really go nicely with it. And for a perfume oil with that, I was like, what can I do? But you know what? I think this perfume oil is really, really good. This one is by Demeter. It's kind of hard to see, but this one is by Demeter. They make a lot of like, this is the perfect, I know oud can sometimes be really weird at times, but this one here, it's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit masculine. It's kind of woody, and that's why I just feel like it goes perfectly with this. It just makes it the perfect nighttime combination. So this oud right here is so perfect. Actually, they threw this in one of my orders that I had one time, and I fell in love with it. So this is a really nice one for any kind of vanilla, dark, nighttime kind of combination that you have. That one is really good with that. So similar to the second combo, where I feel like the first one that we did here with the witches in Hocus Pocus, that is more of like your nighttime, sultry type of vanilla combination, right? Well, the third movie that I picked was Halloweentown. Halloweentown is a really great movie. It's upbeat, happy, one of my favorite movies from like growing up. In my teenage years. Halloweentown is a classic, okay? I'm thinking of the main character, which is Marnie, and she is known to be a good witch. So I was like, what would be her fragrance combination, okay? The star of this combination is this perfume right here. It's called A Witch's Valentine. This perfume, A Witch's Valentine, is from a perfumer company online. It's called Sorcellery Apothecary. You can find a Sorcellery Apothecary. They have a site online, and I bought a bunch of their samples, and this is the one that I fell in love with the most. So yes, my mom called me, so I had to like talk to her for a second. So now I'm all discombobulated and confused. So Sorcellery Apothecary, like I said, you can find them online. The notes on this one here are raspberry puree, a trio of Rose Absolute from Morocco, Turkey, and Bulgaria, fluffy marshmallow, sparkling sugar, and luxurious suede. Sweet, smooth, and addictive, okay? So, yeah, it does have a lot of this raspberry puree. It is very raspberry. It's like a raspberry jam kind of thing. Think about raspberry jam donut without that donut kind of aspect. So, it's just very much a raspberry jam kind of scent. And then it has a little bit of rose in there too. So sweet. It kind of reminds me of the little sweetheart candies that you get at Valentine's Day. I don't know if that's what she was thinking of when she made this, with the name being A Witch's Valentine, but it does remind me of those little sweetheart candies that we get at Valentine's Day, the little conversation hearts. I never know what to wear with this, and I was thinking, and I was like, okay, for Halloween, we should pair it with this one. This one is Everlasting Magic. They came out, Bath and Body Works came out with this one last year. And this one also has Bejeweled Berries, Phantom Petals, and Magic Musk. It has that same feel with like the fruity note in here. So good. This one is similar to that Sugar Cherry Crisp a little bit. I do have that one as well. This one is like a Sugar Cherry Crisp. It's like that without the sweet like kind of like crust feel. More than anything in here, you get that nice berry. So I feel like this pairs really well with the Witch's Valentine. These two together would be so good. And plus the names are like so fitting, right? Witches and Everlasting Magic. Okay, perfect for our theme. So I thought, and I was like, they go perfectly together. For a lotion, with that one, I would choose Sunrise Woods. This one has creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. So again, with the sweet berries in here, it's a little fruity, but I feel like this adds a nice base for all of those, because this one I feel like is very sugary, sweet, marshmallowy, light. And then this gives it a nice deeper base to it, where you still get some of the berries in here, but it kind of makes everything a little bit deeper. And I almost forgot, this is actually so good with this combination. I decided to add in Vanilla Potion. You guys have to just trust me on this. This is so good with this combination. Just transforms it into a really nice vanilla raspberry jam. Jammy raspberry vanilla dream. It's so good. Just take it. It brings out all of the sweet notes in here, the marshmallow, and just amps it up so much. And the Vanilla Potion, it's like it was made for this combination. I swear. If you have any of these together, you have to try it. Amazing together. And I was thinking about which perfume oil I would choose with this. I chose, this one is Jimmy Choo I Want You. This has some type of fruity note in there as well. It's like a very bright fruit. This perfume oil, I got it from Wholesale Body Oils. I do have a review on Wholesale Body Oils. These body oils are like $1. So really great body oils there, but it says the notes in I Want You are peach, mandarin orange, jasmine, red lily, and vanilla. You know me, but this one just gives it a nice perfumey element, and I'm telling you, together this combination is fire. I called it my fruity berry vanilla dream. Okay, so this next one that we're gonna do is the Conjuring. I love the Conjuring. That is, I honestly like the first one the best. That one is just truly like the most frightening and scary one. I cannot watch that movie alone. Okay, it's so creepy. So when I think about the Conjuring, I think about that basement being so dark and creepy and just very dreadful. And I'm thinking about that nun that was in that basement, right? So I'm like, okay, what kind of combination would we have for this movie? And the basement and the nun, and I'm like, I want to make this, the theme of this one, a little bit, we're going a little bit deeper because we're in the basement. It's got to be spooky, or it's got to feel a little more sinister, okay? So the star of this one, I feel like I wanted to choose is Kayali, Velvet Santal. This is such a beautiful scent. Just because this was the male version, or whatever you want to call it, out of the collection, I still feel like this is a bomb one for women to wear. So the notes on Wedding Velvet Santal are jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedarwood, benzoin, and sandalwood. It is just I mean, the name is perfect for this. It's this velvety sandalwood. It's sugary. It's sweet though. Not too sweet, but like, this is so nice for just like a night out type of fragrance. Love this scent. It's something creamy about this too. Not really milky, but it's got to be some of these florals in here. That I guess it's the white musk, and then you get the cedarwood and the sandalwood in the base. So I was thinking about this, and I'm like, what kind of body mist would go with this? And I chose the Into the Night. This Into the Night is a really tough one for me because it has the creamy patchouli, raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, and mocha musk. I don't know, sometimes when I wear this, the patchouli can be a little bit too much, but I think it goes so good with the Velvet Santal. It really does. The raspberry in here is very light top of there, and it makes it a little bit fruity. I mean, this is just like, literally, these two right here are match made in heaven. I don't know how else to put it to y'all, but if you have these two, you need to put it together, okay? These two go so well together. And then for a lotion, I was like, you know what? For me personally, I would want to sweeten it up a little bit. So I chose Wild Madagascar Vanilla to go with this. This Wild Madagascar Vanilla is beautiful. Wild Madagascar, Accord, African Pear, and Wild Jasmine. Has the florals in there. The vanilla is nice and gives it a nice base, but the vanilla in here kind of comes off as like a little bit of brown sugar to me. Very sweet, a little bit syrupy. And with this combination right here, these right here are perfect for each other. Perfume oil that I chose for this combination actually was Oud Satin Mood. Oud Satin Mood is just that girl, okay? This is a rose. It has a little bit of rose. Well, it has a lot of rose in there actually, but I get something very smoky and almost incensey in here, and I feel like it plays really well with the patchouli in the Into the Night. This right here, this combination. And then you got that Velvet Santal, please. This combination right here is amazing. This is also from Wholesale Body Oils is where I got this one. My icing on the cake right here with this one is this little perfume also. I want to add this in here with this combination. This is what takes this perfume combination into the basement. It makes it, this perfume right here is called Beyond the Goblin City, and it's by Cocoa Pink. I have a little fragrance sample, but I'm telling you, this is the most realistic, outdoors, concrete, puts me like I'm right in a cemetery. It's so scary how accurate this makes you feel, like you're in like a mossy cemetery or something. It is so cool of a scent. Beyond the Goblin City. Let me pull up the notes. Linden Blossom, Smoky Narcissus, Fresh Peach, Cardamom, Twining Ivy, Living Stone, and Old Storybooks. all magically bound with all ADDAMS, sweet woody amber, and a whirl of crystalline and goblin musk. Oh, check out Cocoa Pink, because they have some very off-the-wall fragrances like I've never smelled before, kind of out of the box, and I feel like it goes so well with this little combination. So I would totally add that to the mix. So that is my combination for the Conjuring. Okay, y'all, we have 3 more combinations, and I feel like we're getting to some of the best ones. Let's do this one. This one was kind of, actually, this one was the toughest one out of the bunch for me, okay? I really wanted to do the ADDAMS family. It's just such an iconic movie for this time of year and just in general. And so when I think about the ADDAMS family, I think about Morticia Addams is just like that girl in the whole movie, like such an inspiration, honestly. And I'm like, okay, what kind of scent would Morticia Addams wear, right? It has to be something with a little bit of like an allure. She's just so addicting, and she kind of looks scary in a way. Like you don't want to mess with her, but then she also looks like very interesting, and she just has that air about her that's just kind of mysterious. This is a perfume that is newer to me. This is, I got this on Amazon actually recently with the Amazon Prime Day sale. This was from, it's from, I think it's like Maison Fragrance World, and it's called Barakat Satin Oud. So basically this is Oud Satin Mood, their version of it from Fragrance World is the one that makes it. This is a really cool scent, but the thing is, like, when I first smelled it, I was like, it just takes you back because it's very, this is like very strong, okay? I was like, what in the world am I going to pair this with? It is, y'all will have to let me know if you have Oud Satin Mood, like, what do you wear it with? Because this is such a loud fragrance that I'm just like, whatever you pair with it just eats it right on up. Like, she does not like to share at all, okay? She is like, I'm going to be the star of this show, and none of y'all can take any of this. This is the Beyonce of the fragrance world. I'm sorry. She really is. Oud Satin Mood, she takes over. So I was like, but I just feel like this is what Morticia Addams would wear. It's like so, if you don't know, Oud Satin Mood, it has a lot of rose in there. It's rose, Bulgarian rose, strawberry violet, Turkish rose, agar wood, amber, caramel, cedar, and vanilla. Fragrance, I just get tons of rose. There's like 3 different types of roses. And way down at the bottom, you get some wood. It doesn't say anything incensey, but I get like a whole bunch of powder and like an incense wood kind of thing burning in the background. So I'm like, okay. I tried to pair this with so many different things, and every time I tried to spray it with anything, they all just disappeared, and all you could smell was this. And ultimately, I came up with these 2 together. This is the Kayali Silk Santal. This goes really beautifully with Oud Satin Mood. I mean, this goes great with everything in general, but with Oud Satin Mood, oh my gosh. So this one here, this one has sparkling champagne, white freesia, pink praline. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Lush nectarine, sandalwood, and sugared musk. And it really is that sugared musk at the base that like really just makes it so syrupy and feminine. Like, this is such a feminine fragrance, and I feel like with the rose in here, the 2 of these just really play so well together. So I love how these smell together, and I feel like this is perfect for Morticia Addams. It has like a very sexy allure to it, just super feminine and like a little bit mysterious with that satin oud that makes it kind of smoky and incensey, like you just want to know more. So I love that for her. And then for me, if I was gonna pick a lotion to go with that, or some type of like base, I would choose Sweet Whiskey. I have been literally obsessed with Sweet Whiskey. I've already gotten a backup of the body cream of this. Sweet Whiskey is just so good. It adds a really nice kind of like a brown sugar layer to everything. Sweetens it right up, because I didn't really say this, but I feel like Oud Satin Mood is very much like a dry rose. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like your typical syrupy, jammy rose that you get in like Roses Vanille. To me, when I smell the rose in this one, it smells like I'm smelling like rose water or like literal rose petals, like a dry rose, if that makes sense. So I wanted to really sweeten up the combo even more, and I feel like sweet whiskey would just do the trick. And this one has golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries. So beautiful with that combination. That is just so good. I mean, even these two, I'm definitely going to wear these two together. And then for a perfume oil, I just chose this one. Is by Pretty Girl Beauty. I never really talk about them on my channel, but I really want to do like a whole video dedicated to Pretty Girl. I think it's Pretty Girl Cosmetics or Pretty Girl Beauty. This one is their Heavenly Perfume Oil in Soft Vanilla. I have quite a collection of their perfume oils and a plethora of their body products. They're so good. Check them out. But this is the perfect like brown sugar, like literal vanilla extract is what this smells like. If you're looking for like a literal vanilla extract perfume oil, soft vanilla from Pretty Girl Cosmetics. I will link it down below, but that would go beautifully with that combination. All right, so the next movie that we're gonna do is Saw. And Saw is really not one of my favorite movies, but I feel like it's a classic for this time of year. Saw obviously is all about blood, right? Blood, gore, like all of that stuff. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. Right up my alley. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do a bloody theme. And when I'm thinking of blood for Halloween, I'm thinking strawberries, berries, raspberries, juicy, right? This combination, I'm gonna start out with a base of strawberry, bourbon, vanilla, okay? Bourbon, strawberry, vanilla, whatever this is called. Nice, juicy strawberry. To me, this is a bright strawberry. I mean, it's not too sweet. It has a little bit of the bourbon in here that really gives it a nice base. Bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla to start. And for the perfume on this one, obviously we're gonna do Eat and Juicy Apple. Like, do we even have to think about it? This is like your perfect juicy, fruity fragrance, and it's gonna go so well with your bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla. This is such a nice, perfumey, bright apple scent. I wanted to pair it with this. Is from MiimMiic, and this is their version of Strawberry Letter. I have the MiimMiic one. Theirs is number 74. It says a blend of strawberry floral. So this smells a little bit to me like Burberry Her, the first one. Oh, beautiful. It's so bright and just perfect with that juicy apple, the Eat and Juicy Apple. So these two together, if you have Strawberry Letter and this together, amazing. Amazing, juicy, bright combo. And I think for this combination, the only fitting fragrance mist would be Vampire Blood. I mean, you have to put Vampire Blood with this combination. The notes on this are red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Love this with this combination. So bright, fruity. So we have that. And then for perfume oil, I chose to go with the Sweet Apple from Sand and Fog, which is basically their version. Yeah, this is basically their version of Kayali Eat and Juicy Apple. Actually just got this in the mail today, but I mean, it smells exactly like Eat and Juicy Apple. So you can find these at Marshall's, but they've been few and far in between. I had to order this on the Sand and Fog website, but this together with that combination, just amazing for fall and perfect for the movie. So it does, you get a little bit of that plum from the Vampire Blood. Nice combination. They all go together very nicely and they look perfect together. So that would be my combination for Saw. Okay, so we're down to our last two combinations, and this next movie that I chose to do was Corpse Bride. I think I've watched Corpse Bride one time, and it's a cool movie, but I really love the character, the bride in there, which is Emily. So I was like, what kind of scent would I go with for Emily? And I really wanted to do a cherry combination because I have been loving cherry for the fall lately. So I'm going to give you guys my ultimate cherry combination right now. So I hope y'all are ready. So for a base, we're going to start out with Sweetheart Cherry. This has notes of wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. Such a beautiful like mashup of vanilla and cherry and pistachio together. This is just like cherry and pistachio smashed together. It's juicy. It's like syrupy, sweet cherries, right? So I'm going to start out with that as my base. And then for perfume, I'm going with 2 perfumes on this one. We are going to start out with our Cherry Hookah. This is from Dua, and this is their inspiration of Vicebomb from Simone Andrioli. I absolutely love this scent. I'm almost wondering, do I need a backup? I don't know. This is like my favorite cherry that I own right now. Now, it's really not your lost cherry kind of scent. This is very sweet, syrupy, almost like, when I described it, it kind of smells like Bianco latte mixed with like maraschino cherries from the jar. Like cherry vanilla ice cream is what this smells like to me. It's just so sweet and delectable. I love this. So paired with that right there is amazing. But I didn't want to stop there. I was like, okay, that's great, but we need to take it a step further. And when I think about Emily from The Corpse Bride, I'm like, she has this thing about her that's just, it's very elegant, but then also kind of dark and mysterious. So I wanted to pair it with Alien. This is from Mugler, Terry Mugler. This is their original Alien. Now, Alien is pretty strong on its own. So, but it just takes it into this very like nighttime direction. And I don't know why that Alien, if you have Alien, you have to pair it with your cherry scent. It goes so well with them. Oh my goodness, this is so good. If you don't know, Alien is it's powdery, floral. It's very heavy on the jasmine. Like it has this very deep kind of almost like indolic jasmine that's just it's so good. And then paired with that cherry in there, when I was thinking about a mist, I was like, okay, which mist would I go with? I kind of like this one, you guys. This one is from Pink, and that was their Eau Cherry that they came out with, I think, this summer. It has notes of dark cherry, red pomegranate, and vanilla amber. I feel like this is my favorite cherry mist that I have. It's not too bright, but it has like this thing about it that's kind of like Lost Cherry, where it kind of takes you in this woody direction. Oh my gosh, it really does. It's true. It says dark cherry, and I don't know how they do it, but this one smells like a dark cherry, and it goes so well with the Alien. Wow. Wow. This, I'm telling you guys, I feel like this is my favorite combination that I came up with. I'm just like so stunned at how well that Alien goes with cherry. It's so amazing. And then for perfume, well, for this combination, I chose Lost Cherry from the Scent For You. This is a really great Lost Cherry dupe. Perfect for this combination. It's sweet, woody, syrupy. This one is very similar to the one from Finery that I have, the Lost Cherry from Finery. I think it's called like Not Another Cherry. Perfect with this combination. Okay, so for our very last combination, we're doing something super fun and maybe the most iconic movie for Halloween. I don't know, y'all have to let me know. But I chose to include Beetlejuice because it is just that iconic movie for this time of year. When I think about Beetlejuice, I think about that lime green slime toxic waste. I don't know what it is, but this movie is just, it makes me think of like lime green sludge. We have to go with it. Let's go with a lime green combination. What's my most tart, sour, acid, slimy combination that I can come up with, right? We're gonna start out with this right here is from Bath and Body Works. This is their candy apple cauldron. I've been really liking this. Once I accepted that it wasn't a caramel apple, I was okay with it. At first I was a little let down because I was like, it's not caramel apple, but this is like your sour green tart apple, okay? All of the things. So I'm going to start out with that. And then I want to pair it with this right here. This is actually Pear Potion from Paris Corner. This is like the perfect ideal baked pear kind of fragrance for me. I I just love how like it transforms once it's on your skin into this very like sugary brown sugar cooked down cinnamon baked pear. Like it just smells like a pie, like a, if you can imagine like an apple pie but with pears once it's dried down. It has this very bright and fruity opening, but it dries down sweeter than you would think. So I really love this, and paired with this right here, a dream. Okay, but we're not gonna stop there. I actually tested it out with this one. This is Be Delicious from DKNY, and I have a little bit left. I had decanted it into this little dropper thing, but this right here took it over the edge. Okay, this turned it into that super lime slime, like almost like I had just put in, when you add this to the combination, it feels like you just popped a green Jolly Rancher or a green Sour Patch Kid in your mouth. It just makes it so sour. And I really love that juxtaposition with the sweet pear in here and the sourness of this. They just play so well together. So this combination you have to try if you have Hair Potion and DKNY. Oh my gosh, that is such a good combination. And then of course for a body spray, I'm gonna put it with our Candy Apple Cauldron. Just amps up that green apple. And for a body oil, I think it was perfect with this one. This is Pear Glacé from Victoria's Secret. I got this also from Wholesale Body Oils. I keep forgetting, but oh my gosh, this smells very similar to DKNY, if you guys know what that smells like. Green apple, sour. Like, I think that the Pear Glacé, it's a pear, but it can come off like a green apple. This whole combination just feels like green Jolly Ranchers. I'm sorry. Like, it does. This is like so perfect, or it really is a summer combination, but I think this could be perfect anytime. So that is my combination for Beetlejuice. I hope you all enjoyed this combination video. I really had fun coming up with these. It was kind of a challenge for me because I was like, really made me think, you know, like what combinations would go well with these fragrances? And it was so fun coming up with this. So I cannot wait to test some of these out. If you have these fragrances, please try these combinations out. I think they would go together so well. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Halloween movie is. I would love to know so I can add it to my list. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're not already, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.